School will be out soon across our area, and that means 1 in 5 children across local communities is at risk of missing lunch. It's because they rely on school lunches during the year. So we're asking you to help the thousands of children in need through our 9 food drive, and it's a lot easier to help than you might think, especially on your grocery trips.
I tell people all the time, you know, grocery stores have all these great bargaining tools that they use now, like BOGOs and, you know, buy one, get one. You know, just donate your buy one, get one items.
Great idea there. The 9 Food Drive helps feed children in 18 local counties. For details on ways to donate, go to 9fooddrive.com.
The summer is coming fast, but for the thousands of Charlotte area children who rely on free or reduced cost school lunches, that can mean no lunches for weeks. So Channel 9 and the Second Harvest Food Bank are teaming up to make sure they're fed. And for children in need, every little bit helps.
I love Mother Teresa. She's one of the people I most admire. And she has this great quote that says, if you can't feed 100 people, feed just one. And everybody can feed just one.
Queen City Unity is making it even easier. They're going to pick up your donations from your home or business. Visit 9fooddrive.com for details on scheduling a free pickup.
3 meals a day, that's about as basic as it gets. But for so many in Charlotte, getting those meals can be difficult.
That's one reason why we have the 9 Food Drive every year. In tonight's Family Focus, Channel 9's John Paul met some local people who depend on your donations to help out others.
This is our prep area right here.
Pick any day of the year, and this kitchen will be buzzing. Chefs and volunteers always preparing for those looking for a meal at the Charlotte Rescue Mission. And how many people you're serving here?
We're serving about 135.
Every day.
7 days a week.
Enrico Blake is the man who makes it all happen. He runs the kitchen in Uptown Charlotte.
It's food for the soul, it's food for the body, it's food for the spirit. It's extremely important.
Blake should know the program he's now running helped him turn his life around. After a life on the streets, he turned to the Rescue Mission, which helps people struggling with addiction and poverty. And he came here for 3 meals a day. Did that save your life?
Saved my life, bro.
Really?
Really.
Without this, you'd be dead.
Possibly.
After kicking his addiction, he started working in the kitchen, which is one of hundreds of recipients of donations to the Second Harvest Food Bank. He sees firsthand the good they do every day.
Probably the most important thing at the time when I first came through those doors was to get a hot meal.
So does Joseph Smith. He came through the program.
Make as many as you can make.
And now works here as well. He's asking everyone to count their blessings and dig into their pantries.
Donating something like food can help us and in so many ways, because we can utilize it in so many ways.
John Paul, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
The Rescue Mission gets about 20% of its food through Second Harvest Food Bank. Here's how you can help make sure kids in 18 local counties continue to get meals when school is out this summer. Support our 9 Food Drive. You can drop off food at any local Showmars, Ashley Home Store, Hendrick Honda, or ER Plumbing Services. 9fooddrive.com has all these details.
School is out for the summer for many kids in our area, and for some it also marks their last dependable meal for the next few months. Thursday, Second Harvest opened its warehouses to show us how the food bank is helping fill that gap. Several companies came together to fill backpacks of food for children and donate money. 1 in every 5 kids in our community relies on free or reduced price lunches during the school year. You can help feed local kids in need this summer too, and it doesn't take much. Please support our annual 9 Food Drive. You can drop off donations at any local Showmars, Ashley Home Store, Hendrick Honda, or ER Plumbing Services through tomorrow. 9fooddrive.com has more information.
Classes are out for most students at Central Piedmont Community College, but hunger never takes a vacation.
So the school's emergency food pantry is going to stay open for students, faculty, and staff who might need help stocking their own kitchens. CPCC opened the pantry last year with the help of Loaves and Fishes and has since served more than 2,000 people.
I think we're all realizing that there's a big problem going on in Charlotte, and we have a lot of people that are facing homelessness, that are hungry, that have transportation issues, and it's a growing problem.
CPCC has pantries at 5 of their 6 campuses around Charlotte and plan to open up a 6th one sometime next month. And for many younger children in the Charlotte area, they're not getting a school lunch over summer, and they might not get any lunch at all. So we're asking you to help us feed them through our 9 food drive. If you can't make it to the grocery store, Second Harvest Food Bank can really stretch every dollar you donate.
One of the most wonderful things I think about helping out at the food bank is that every dollar matters. And so I think if you think about what we can do with $1 even, we can provide 7 pounds of food.
Well, we ask you, though, to please join us with any donation you can bring to our special 9 Food Drive Collection Day. That is Wednesday right here at our Channel 9 studios. We're going to be collecting outside from 10 in the morning till 7 at night. We're at 1901 North Tryon.
The 9 Food Drive is underway, and we're asking for your help feeding starving children across the Charlotte area. When summer vacation starts, 1 in 5 area children loses the opportunity for school lunch, and that can mean no lunch at all. And that can have long-term negative impacts on their health and ability to learn.
Well, we know when children don't eat enough or the right things or both, that they have more illness, they have more broken bones, they miss more days of school, which puts them behind.
Well, you can help by finding participating drop-off locations. We have them at 9fooddrive.com, or you can join us for a special collection here at our studios today. We will be outside between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. at 1901 North Tryon Street. That's right in North Charlotte. So come on out. Please bring a donation, no matter how big or small, and meet our news team. Hey there, I'm Channel 9's Brittany Johnson here. It is a beautiful day for you to come out and join us at our 9 Food Drive. We've already collected bags of donations like this, full of food for our friends, our neighbors struggling with hunger. Want to take a look over here. We've got Hendrick Honda here. They are on the grill. You can see the smoke. It smells delicious out here. They're cooking up lunch for our supporters and our volunteers. We're going to be here for our food drive until 7 o'clock, 1901 North Tryon Street. See you soon. Hey there, Channel 9's Brittany Johnson here, right outside of our WSOC TV studios, and you have to see this. We are collecting bags and bags of donations. These are the women of Delta Sigma Theta. Their chapter, look at this, they have filled up this truck full of food for local families. We're partnering with Second Harvest Food Bank for our 9 Food Drive. You can also donate online. We have 9fooddrive.com with the details for you. We'll be here until 7 o'clock.
All right, it is a special day here at Channel 9, and an important one, too. It's our special collection day for the 9 Food Drive. It'll help put food on the table for families all over our area. Eyewitness News anchor Brittany Johnson live for us right out front of the station in North Charlotte, where this has been going on for most of the day already. And I know you've already gotten some donations, Brittany.
We have, John, and we're getting more right now. I want to show you. This is coming in from our partners at Hendrick Honda. Check this out. Bags of food for local families in need in our community. We are proud to be partnering with Second Harvest Food Bank. You can see they're loading the donations up on this truck. These will go to people in our community, children in our community who need them. So far, we had the women from Delta Sigma Theta. They brought a truckload of food with them as well. Our partners from S&D Coffee, they brought pallets of coffee. And again, we know the summertime, it can be critical. Kids who rely on school lunch, they're not going to get those lunches. So we're doing all of this to make sure they have the support they need. And I want to show you this too. Some people, they may not have time to go and pick up food. They accept donations. They can do a lot with this. $1. Second Harvest can turn that into 7 pounds of food or 3 meals. So we have information on 9fooddrive.com so that people can learn more about how to donate. You can come here. We're going to be here until 7 o'clock tonight. We're at 1901 North Tryon Street. Members of the team will be here to say hello, and Hendrick Honda is here as well. You can't smell it. Okay, it smells delicious out here. They're cooking up lunch for our volunteers and for people donating as well. So if people have time to join us again, you can bring food, you can bring donations to help families in need. Going to send it back to you.
All right, Brittany. Good stuff out there. I'm going to go relieve her here in about 10 minutes. We'd love to meet you. Really, this is so important. If you need an excuse to get out of the house right now, here it is. That special 9 Food Drive collection is going on till 7, as Brittany mentioned. Right here at the station, there's the address, 1901 North Tryon Street. You can't miss us. We've got all our stuff right out front of the studios. Come on out, meet us, donate some food. You will be helping out a lot of kids who are in need right now.
Hi there, Channel 9's Brittany Johnson here, inviting you to bring your food donations and bring yourself out to our special collection for our 9 Food Drive. Our friend Walter just dropped these off just a couple of minutes ago. All of these donations donations will go to Second Harvest Food Bank to help feed our friends, our neighbors who are struggling with hunger. So you can join us here. We're here until 7 o'clock tonight, 1901 North Tryon Street. We hope to see you here. Go to 9fooddrive.com for details. Hey there, Channel 9's Brittany Johnson here, right outside of our studios on North Tryon Street as we accept donations, bags and bags of food that will go to families in our community that are struggling with hunger. We are partnering with Second Harvest Food Bank for our 9 food drive. In the summertime, we know that people struggle even more, so you can join us here. We'll be accepting your donations. You can also bring money. They can turn that into meals. Go to 9fooddrive.com for details. We're here until 7 o'clock.
Off to a great start here at the 9 Food Drive just outside our studios. We're collecting this food. Look how much we've got. We're also getting some pet food. Deshaun Brown bringing in some of those donations right now. Come on out and see us. 1901 North Tryon until 7 o'clock. Hey, we're coming to you live from North Tryon Street. We're outside the WSOC TV studios. Got another donation right now. Look at all this Louisiana tea. We got what, enough for 5,000 glasses of tea. Some of the donations we're getting here as part of the 9 Food Drive. Take a look at all this food. We're getting beans and corn. Even pet food is important. Please come on out. 1901 North Tryon Street, WSOC TV studios. We'd hope to see you here. We'll be here till 7 o'clock tonight. Hey, we're coming to you live from the 9 Food Drive here just outside the WSOC TV studios. Take a look at this. We almost filled up this entire truck. We still need more donations, though. Help us fill up this whole thing. Come on out to our studios, 1901 North Tryon Street. Bring those canned goods. We'd love to see some peanut butter. Anything you can spare, or maybe $1. $1 can get 7 pounds of food. We'd love your donations. We'll be here till 7 o'clock. Come on out to our studios.
All day long, we've been excited because we've been seeing people stop by our studios here to make sure that children across the Carolinas have 3 full meals a day all summer long.
Our great viewers have been donating to the 9 Food Drive during our special collection. And news anchor John Paul has been out in the sun all day today, braving those 87 degrees that
sleeves rolled up.
John Aaron's talked about, loving the whole bit, because you saw a lot of generosity out there, right, John?
Yeah, a lot of generosity. You're right. It's been nice being out here, but a little bit hot at times, especially when you're moving all this food. Take a look at all the stuff we've gotten here. Tons of donations. We've almost filled up this truck. We could still use some more donations, but you know what? It's really fun year after year when you do this, when you see people who've been donating for a long time, like the person who donated the stuff you're seeing here, retired Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Deputy Cecil Neal.
I hear you're Mr. Neal? Yeah. I'm Blaine. Hello. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, our Blaine Towson tried to talk to him. He's not a man of many words. He kind of likes to keep to himself, but he brings so much food every year. He brought that whole truckload. And every donation people drop off today really is important to the hungry families in our community. And while it's great to see the familiar faces here at the 9 Food Drive, we also really like meeting people for the first time. We saw plenty of those, like Elaine Woodson, relocated here from Atlanta, and said that she wanted to donate food and money to the food drive because really it's just easy to do it.
This was a great opportunity to get out, and when I saw $1 purchase 7 pounds of food, I had to bring some money too.
Yeah, and the money she donated, 140 pounds worth of food. That's how much it'll buy. We'll be out here at the Channel 9 studios until 7 o'clock. Come on out, bring those donations. We'd love to see you. For now, I'm live out here outside the studios. Let's go back to you, Scott. Erica.
All right, John, thanks very much. And as he said, our collection goes until 7 o'clock tonight. A little more than 90 minutes left in that collection out there. Come on down to our studios. We're at 1901 North Tryon to help feed children this summer. All right, we're checking the time here. And by my watch, you still have an hour left to bring food to the 9 Food Drive. We're taking donations right here at the Channel 9 studios.
Kind people from all across the Charlotte area have been stopping by all day long, from the youngest children to some older people in our community. Everybody's been giving. Eyewitness News anchor John Paul has been with the volunteers all afternoon, meeting many of the donors face to face. And John, it's been quite a turnout today.
And we are getting a lot of donors still right now. One car just left, and we've got about a line of maybe 6 cars. Check that out. And you think about it, hunger doesn't care if you're young or old. And today, folks have shown us you're never too young or too old to help out.
I know children need food for the summer, and elderly people like me need food.
That there's Brenda Watts, affectionately known by some as Grandma. This is her 3rd year donating to the 9 Food Drive, and she says she just loves helping people out. Now, we also met 11-year-old Charlotte Briggs. She comes every year. She carried in a big bag, basically as big as she is. As she said, helping out today sends an important message.
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel that people in the community that are homeless and that can't afford like a home or food, that we're giving this to them so they know that they're being taken care of by other people in the city.
And check it out, we're getting donations right now, just a flood of people coming in. You've got 1 more hour. We want to fill up this entire truck. We're at 1901 North Tryon Street. We'll be here till 7 o'clock. We're live outside the studios. John Paul, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, John. And if you can't make it out today, you can still drop off a donation at any local Showmars location, Ashley Home Store, Hendrick Honda, or ER Plumbing Services. Go to 9fooddrive.com for all the details.
Right now, we are still collecting for the 9 Food Drive right outside our studios here on North Tryon.
Here's a live look at the view outside. You can see, look at all of those cans of donated food. So many people have stopped by today, but your help is still important. Earlier today, a huge turnout in red by my sorors, the ladies of the Charlotte Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. We shopped all last week in a special grocery store takeover at stores across Mecklenburg County and then held a community drive and listened to how much that brought in.
On that day, we did collect 439 bags of groceries to help feed kids over the summer. And bags are still coming today. So we've got over 439 bags.
And such a generous turnout by so many in our community. You can bring items yourself or come as a group, and it's still not over. We are collecting for another about 40 minutes here at our studios at 1901 North Tryon Street. If you can't get out here tonight, you can find other drop-off locations posted on our website, 9fooddrive.com.
A huge thank you to everybody who turned out today for the Channel 9 Food Drive. Take a look at all this food. With your help, thousands of children in our area will get 3 full meals every day this summer. And it was truly wonderful to see people across Charlotte help people they've never met and may never meet simply because they wanted to give.
Well, what you're doing right now is so wonderful.
I just love helping people.
I know kids love macaroni and cheese.
Everybody loves mac and cheese. Some generous people even donated pet food to make sure families who can't afford to feed their pets don't have to give those animals up. If you can't make it to the grocery store, you can make a financial donation. $1 can buy 7 pounds of food. That's enough for more than 4 meals. You can help by making a secure financial donation at 9fooddrive.com.
Tonight we want to give a big thank you to all of you who came out today to donate to our 9 Food Drive here at our Channel 9 studios. We've been telling you for days about the desperate need in our community to feed children over this summer, and all of you responded in such a big way. So many of you donated today, including a local daycare teacher who told us she knows how tough it can be when children can't get lunch.
So I just hope that, everybody, come out and do the same thing, because if we don't do it, they won't get fed.
And we also had businesses donate drinks for people in need. S&D Coffee and Tea dropped off a truck full of coffee and Louisiana tea, donating 158 cases of tea. And it is not too late for you to give. Now through Sunday, you can drop off donations at any Showmars location, Ashley Home Store, Hendrick Honda, or ER Plumbing Services. Just go to 9fooddrive.com for all the details.